Hi, my name's EJ, and I want to tell you about Macon Purrs N Paws. My cat Beavis has been missing since October, and I saw a cat online that resembled mine, and I came down here on Rocky Creek, and they were closed, and you wouldn't believe how many volunteers came out of the woodwork to let me in and look for my dear lost cat. And it didn't turn out to be my cat, but I was really taken by what these people do. They're all volunteers, and the conditions here are as good as they possibly can. The cats are comfortable, but they don't have room to take any more cats. And this here is Anne sitting next to me, and she's a wonderful lady. She has drained a lot of her life savings in order to do this, and I'm not patronizing her, but they're getting by the skin of their teeth. And if there's anybody out there who's got extra money that would not affect their lives, if you could make a donation, it would really mean a lot to me. I know that I'm going to, even with my limited funds, and even though my cat wasn't here. It's a really beautiful operation, and Anne spends, Anne, why don't you tell them a little bit about your situation?
Well, we are desperate for money. We are totally volunteer. We are totally donation-based. We get no funds from no rescue gets any funds from any of your large national organizations. We are struggling to make our rent. We are struggling to take care of our just day-to-day expenses. Our cats are cared for first before anything, and it's expensive. We have all of our cats are spayed and neutered. They're up to date on all their shots.
And it's a dog town.
It is a dog town. It is definitely a dog town. We are one of the few groups that does take adult cats. We take black cats. Black cats are the number one, like black dogs, killed in animal control because nobody wants them. And you look around and you see the number. We do 2 for 1 on our black cats.
Yep.
It's not about the money. It's about getting them a home. Every one of them deserves a home. The ones that are in cages have just come for being neutered, so they have to stay in cages overnight. But other than that, they live like they live in your home. We just are desperate. We are absolutely desperate. All we want is to be able to pay the rent on the 1st would actually be for that month. We would like to catch our vet bills up. We have several $1,000s in outstanding veterinarian bills, and by the goodness of these vets, they work with us.
Yeah.
We would like to be able to eventually get our own place, not a big place, just our own place where we're not renting. We're not
Rent's pretty expensive, even though you get a little bit of a break.
We get a little bit of a break, but off the top, every month it's $850 for the rent. It's winter time, and our power bill this month is $600.
In order to keep these critters comfortable.
That's right. It's not to keep them in a lap of luxury, but we have volunteers in here 365 days a year cleaning. This is where I was Christmas morning. This is where I was Thanksgiving, and I have just as many dedicated volunteers. I'm not anyone special. My director.
I think you are.
Well, thank you. We have very, very dedicated volunteers who were with me on those days. Snow days, it doesn't matter. And it's all by the grace of volunteerism.
Yeah.
But it doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't pay for the cat's medicine. It doesn't pay. All right, we have to worm our cats. We worm them every 3 months. A bottle of wormer, which takes care of all worms, tapeworms, everything, is for 50 tablets is $180.
Yeah.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
But we have to come up with the money. We're constantly fundraising. 2 weeks ago was a yard sale. This past week was Valentine's baskets. It never ends. We cannot ever stop raising money. And I beg. I beg constantly.
Are any donations tax deductible?
All donations are tax deductible. We are a 501c3.
Great.
We're licensed with the Georgia Department of Agriculture. We are in an area zoned correctly. Every dime that is given is tax deductible. Litter, if you foster for us, you can take foster expenses off your taxes. So you're saving a life, and you're helping the cats, and you're taking it off your taxes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
And they get along so well. They really, really get along.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful vibe here, and I'm just really taken by it.
And this, by the way, people, this is only one of the rooms. Back in the hallway, there's the infirmary. They have the sick room.
We
where
have a
they're-
sick room.
And there's also more accommodations. There are plenty of litter boxes so that